Hello, my name's Bob Willis and welcome to Defect of the Month. Now, every month or so I try and focus on one particular process defect that hopefully helps engineers, process engineers, quality staff to understand problems in manufacture and hopefully how to solve those particular problems. Now, I'm 100. Now, that's not my age, it's actually the number of Defect of the Month videos I've produced since I started doing them. And all of these are available on my YouTube channel. So whether it's something that went wrong a couple of weeks ago or a couple of years ago, the fundamental message about the defects and how they occur doesn't really change. Now, on this particular month, I wanted to talk about secondary reflow, but as it relates to low temperature soldering. Now, secondary reflow is where part of the solder joint reflows again or is in a semi-liquidous stage. Now, one of the reasons this occurs, and I've seen it happen with traditional lead-free technology and I've also seen it with low temperature, in both those situations it's very uncommon for it to happen today. However, it's better to know about the problem than not actually be aware if you experience something similar. So secondary reflow, as I said, it's where part of the joint at one interface starts to go into a semi-liquidous stage but at a lower temperature. When you're using SAC alloy and you introduce a contaminant like lead, it lowers the temperature at which the material goes from a liquid to a solid stage and vice versa. Now, when we're talking about tin bismuth alloys, if you introduce lead into part of the joint, that area or interface will actually reflow or become liquid at a much lower temperature than the reflow temperature. So if we consider the bismuth alloys, we're talking about a temperature of around 138 degrees Celsius. Introduce lead into that equation, then the actual reflow temperature or the semi-liquidous temperature is around 100 degrees C. So if you're then subjecting a product to a temperature anywhere close to that lower end and it has got lead as part of the interface, then it can actually separate, and that's what we call secondary reflow. So we've reflowed to build the product, but that secondary reflow is something that's happening during a rework exercise on the product or possibly going through a process where that particular part of the joint actually gets close to liquidus. So as I said, this is very uncommon. It shouldn't happen today, but I illustrate it, I show you examples of it, and of course here's a video clip just to show what's going on when this does occur. Thank you for watching Defect of the Month. As I said, there's over 100 Defect of the Month videos on my YouTube channel, and hopefully those will be useful to you.